Well, good morning, YouTube. How are you fine folks doing this morning? I hope you're all doing well. Ooh, I'm gonna try something. Please hit this button for me, right? I don't like asking before the video, but you know what? If you don't like the video, just take it away, right? But this way, maybe you won't forget. All right, enough. Let me speak on some anger, right? Today's sermon is about anger. On the big scale and on the small scale. Or what do the eggheads like to say? On the macro and the micro. Yeah, if it's one thing I know quite well, it's anger. And the thing about my anger is I've managed to learn the truth about myself and anger. And I'm hoping that this video finds somebody who struggles with their anger and doesn't even know it, right? Because once I figured it out, it really made a big difference for me. So it goes like this. My story, long story short, is 15 different foster homes. I went into the foster homes when I was 5 years old until I was 18. And before the foster homes, from 0 to 5 was with mom, no dad. Moved in with grandpa when we came home from the hospital after I was born. And so, my brother's father, he ended up in San Quentin. Really, really rough childhood, right? Well, that rough childhood will give you PTSD. Oh, excuse me, CPTSD. That's complex PTSD. And if you don't know what that is, well, let's put it in a term that that if someone said it to me, I would understand real clear, right? Well, when all that fucked up shit happens to you when you're a kid, you get little scars. Each one of those fucking incidences that happened to you when you were little, another scar, another scar, another scar. Well, those scars build up. And you don't even know it, but they're still here. And when you get older and throughout your life, those scars will come out in your behavior in different ways. For me, it was anger. That complex PTSD manifested into anger, right? Because when you have all of those scars, it puts you in a state of mind where you don't trust the world because the world has been bad to you, so you don't trust the world. So you're in that constant fight, flight, or freeze headspace, right? That's how the eggheads explain it, right? Well, it's true. I'm here to tell you it's true. You get fucked off as a kid, it makes you very sour. Or it makes you very afraid, or it makes you very depressed, or it makes you very sad, or it makes you very withdrawn. Those scars affect people differently. So for me, it was anger, right? And once I learned that, it was like, holy shit. It's not your fault for pissing me off anymore. It's just because of my childhood, I got this anger in me and I lash out too quick. I get mad too easy. And it's nobody's fault, right? I can't blame my mom. She was broken, and that happened to her when she was little, right? And on and on and on and on. So it's nobody's fault. The thing is, now when my dogs or my neighbor or something or someone triggers my anger, I have to check it. As soon as that gets lit off in me, I can feel it. I know it immediately now. And I have to throttle it down. I have to check myself before I wreck myself, right? If I'm going to be angry, I got to be calm, cool, and collected and handle the dog, handle the neighbor without raising my voice. And what triggered this video this morning, I recently got a comment from somebody and they said, you know, watching your videos, I can see you raise your voice and I can see the anger in you rise up, and that probably scares people, which leaves you lonely, right? That's what it was, a comment on my lonely video from this dude. And it's true, right? And now I see that, and now I can adjust that. But that's on the big scale. But on the little scale, right? Like when I make these videos, I get talking about something, memory lane shit, right? My volume goes up. My anger comes out because of what I'm remembering, and I put it across the screen. And you people can't handle that. And I know that because Dave Dog, best friend I got on this fucking planet, when I first started doing YouTube and I did a lot of yelling and screaming, he goes, dude, I can't watch your videos. It hurts me to see you so upset. And I was like hurt by that because I'm like, damn, man, here I'm trying to look for some love and some sympathy from my homie. And he's like, dude, I can't handle you. And I took it personal. And the thing is, I understand it now, right? I rub off on people and they don't want to see it. They can't handle it because they're not like me. See, I watch a guy like Wes Watson yelling and screaming and fuck you, pussy, sissy, da da da. You know, he'll get after you for not handling your shit. I don't take that personal. To me, that is inspiring to get off my lazy ass and go get some shit done because I'm wired that way, right? Been a lot of yelling and screaming in my life. So that's how I'm broken, right? That's what I'm trying to change, is not getting so animated and excited when I'm talking about memory lane or broken shit because it hurts the dog food, right? It's my nature. It's my honesty to behave that way like a Watson. But it hurts the channel. You bitches can't handle me at 100%. Right? You can't. So, because 100% of me has got a lot of anger in there, right? Because it's hardwired in me now. I can't get rid of it. All I can do is control it the best I can, right? And that's the point I'm trying to make with this video. If you struggle with the anger, man, you got to cap it your damn self. You got to find ways to minimize the damage, man. Otherwise, you're going to be a lonely fuck just like me, right? Because very few people on the planet can handle an angry fuck unless you're an angry fuck, right? One angry fuck to another, piece of cake. That's why I watch Watson, right? His yelling and screaming and fuck you pussy doesn't bother me in the least. But the GP, no pun intended, Watson, but the GP, the general population, you can't handle me. The channel proves it, right? The handful of misfits that are here, it's because you sympathize, right? You sympathize with my pain. You understand where I'm coming from. Therefore, you give me a pass on the anger, right? Me, I see right past the anger when it comes to a cat like Watson. I don't have to forgive him for that. I already get it, right? Because I'm broke like that. That's why I'll watch these convict channels, because they're broke like that and I get it, right? the PTSD that they fucking have, whether it's from the joint or their childhood, right? A lot of those motherfuckers in the pen had my childhood, like my brother, right? I got lucky. I learned from his mistakes, right? He went to San Quentin, and I saw that. And I saw what that looked like in person, right? I went through those fucking gates. I have such gratitude for what he went through, for what it saved me from myself, you know? Seeing what that place was like, it scared the fuck out of me as a young man. I'm no tough guy. I'm just angry, right? Prison's for real tough guys, right? Guys that thrive in that environment are meant to be in that environment for a reason. They're broke like that, right? They're the kind of people that get off on hurting other people. I don't get off on hurting people. I'm just angry because people have hurt me. You know what I'm saying? Big difference. And if you don't suffer from anger, God bless you, right? But the ones that do, they understand this, right? These are tears of anger. Tears of PTSD. You feel me? Now there's the title to this video. I'll tell you what, you make it to the end of this video, give me the sad face with the tear, will you? Just lets me know that you made it to the end of the video, because I'm about done with this one. I said what I needed to say, right? Tears of anger. Yeah. Don't be me.